Hi guys, welcome to my channel everyone, and thank you so much for watching. What's going on, guys? I am Jade. If you're new here, please hit the like button and share this video. I wanted to quickly come out here and just talk about this photo that I saw on Twitter of Prince William seemingly hugging, you know, um this black guy. And immediately I saw it, the entire situation just took me back to a set of pictures that went viral many, many years ago of Prince Harry hugging this little orphan boy that he had formed a bond with when he went to South Africa. He subsequently even, you know, started his charity organization. Do you guys know that Prince Harry, I know a lot of you know this if you follow him, just like me, you know that he has been an embodiment of his mother. He has really taken his mother's legacy, Prince Harry. He actually started a charity organization when he was 19 years old. 19 years old. So in 2004, I believe it was, he took a gap year, and so part of his gap year experience was to travel to developing countries and dedicate himself, which is something that he has done so fantastically well because he got that from his mom, right? Prince Harry. So he took a gap year. He spent some time in Lesotho, and he met this little orphan boy who was just 4 years old. Let me share my screen. So they struck up a friendship. They became really close friends. And look at him. This was when Harry was 19 years old. Okay. And meeting the then 4-year-old South African boy, and and they just struck up a friendship, and they continued. They became pen pals over the years or whatever. And then in 2000 and um like in 2015 or 2011, like 10 years later or so, they reconnected again. Harry and this little boy, who at the time was now like 15 years old, right? Let me see. So this is Harry and this boy. They just formed a beautiful bond. This is them. They were planting trees together. And Harry is such a kind, amazing, loving soul. Listen, every day I am so thankful to God that he and Megan found each other, because they are really a match made in heaven. If you look at if you research Megan's story, Megan's life and everything, like, you would just know that these two were really destined to be together. So this is Harry and the little boy, Mutsu, and they're planting and trees, and they're just bonding. Look at him, look at him playing with the boy, and and all of them are liking. So about 9-10 years after they met again, this is Harry and Mutsu after after their first experience, after the first time they met. And after the first time they met, and as you can see, the bond is still there. There's actually a picture where he was hugging he hugged this boy. Where is the picture? I actually used it just now as my what is it called? The first time they met, after not seeing each other for a very long time, the hug, like, you can just see it was such a beautiful, beautiful bond between the two of them. And because they have maintained a strong bond. So this was a photo when they met the first time after having seen each other in a long time. So the photo on the left. Okay. So this is recently with Prince William attempting to recreate his brother's legacy, which really, if only he understood that, you cannot change somebody's legacy. And I'm just looking at this picture, right, of William hugging this guy, if not because, this one, he is very uppity. He's very, very, he always thumbs his nose at things, he always think of himself as better than anybody else. Like, I'm looking at this picture of Williams and I'm thinking it's taking everything within him to even be anywhere near this person, because this is not something that he's used to. This is not him. This is not him. So it's taking everything within him to pretend. Can you imagine having to pretend to like people, And the reason why I'm making this video, right? Let me tell you why. The reason why I'm making this video is because I have seen over time, I have seen William trying to recreate Harry. It's almost as if, the way it seems to me, right? It seems to me as though part of the reason why William was so um was so happy to let Harry go was because he was always envious of Harry, right? He was always very envious of Harry. He saw the reason why people loved him. People have always, always, always felt that Harry was a more human. Harry was more human. Harry was more relatable. Harry was kinder. Harry exemplified his mother's legacy more so than William, right? So this has always been the case. And William has always been envious of that, okay? Because this is not back in the old days. This is not 500 years ago. This is not 200 years ago. This is the 24th century, okay? Ruling with an iron fist does not work anymore. You know what I mean? Ruling with an iron fist, being an authoritarian, it doesn't work anymore. People don't respect that. And he knows that people actually genuinely respect his brother, his little brother, Harry. And that does not sit well with William. Never, 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 never. It doesn't sit well with him. I'm looking at this picture and I'm just thinking, wow, he is really, really going in. He is really, really, really going in. Like, you can tell that he's like, it looks like he's even groping the guy. It looks like he's groping the guy. You can tell he doesn't want to be there. You can tell that this is him trying to like appease, because he realizes that nobody is going to respect me. People rather have a king or a future king that they actually respect than one that they don't respect. And so he's going out of his way. And now he's stealing his brother, his younger brother's act. Things that were genuine, things that really Harry was doing because he genuinely loved people. He loves people. He really wants to help. So he's taking all these things. William is taking all these things and he's recreating them. And it looks weird. Again, this is not the first time that I have seen this. And it's not just his charity, alleged charity work. It's also not just, you know, um, it's also in his romance, trying to pretend as if he and his wife are in love with each other, want to be with each other, which everybody can see that that's not the case. You know what I mean? So he's recreating romance, he's imitating. Did you watch the video that they did? The one that they supposedly did to announce the end of Kate's chemo? Everything, like, they totally copied Megan's style. Everything. Everything they copied from Megan. So it's like, in his mind, he probably thinks, okay, let me kick him to the curb. Let me send him packing. Let me make sure that he and his wife driven out of town, driven out of social media, so that we can start going into their archives, their video archives and stuff, and then we can start recreating all of the things that made Harry and Meghan special, so that we can start recreating all of the things that made Harry and Meghan relatable, all of the things that made Harry and Meghan loved and respected and seen as genuine. You can't. You have to figure out your own way. You have to figure out a way, William. You have to figure out a way to get people to like you. You have to figure out a way to get people to like you. You cannot just take your brother's past good deeds, all the things that he did that makes him unique, that makes him and his wife unique, that make their marriage unique. You can't just copy those things and recreate it and think that people won't notice. William is not the type that get close to anybody in this manner. He's not. He's pretending. He's pretending to be something that he's not. He's a stuck up. Like anybody that knows William knows he's stuck up. So pretending as if you are this affectionate person, holding people, getting into people's spaces, that's not you. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. We can see that you are faking it. We can see that none of this is real. Be yourself. If you're all about the handshake, then be all about the handshake. Don't get in people like it's so fake. It's so fake. It's so forced. It's so forced. I won't even be surprised if one day we see him going even above and beyond. Let me go ahead and show you. Harry is not somebody who's pretending. Harry is actually living his authentic self. He's living his authentic life. This is Harry. This is Harry. This is who he is. This is who Harry is. He loves people. He loves people. He's very humble. This is who Harry is. And this is something that when you take a look at his life, this is him hugging. This is what William was trying to do. He was trying to recreate this. Stop trying to make fetch happen, William. It's not you. This has never been you. You've never been one who hugged people. I really, when I see his interactions in the past, and this is even before they showed their ass when it came to Meghan and Harry, right? But in the past, whenever I would see William, I always felt like he was so repulsed by certain things, certain actions, being around certain people. He was so repulsed by it. Didn't want to be around certain things. Didn't want to be around certain people. You know, he always had his nose up. This is Will. This is Harry. This is who Harry has always been. This is who Harry has always been. Stop trying to still. Is this why you went above and beyond to try to ostracize your brother? So that you can just take all of his deeds, all of his actions, and just recreate it. Newsflash, William, nothing is going to erase. Nothing is going to erase what Harry stands for. Nothing is going to erase it. Because this is who he is. He's not pretending. He's not trying to be somebody that he's not. He's a genuinely caring person. This is him again. This is him. There are some things that you can't force. There are some things that you can't fake. There are some things that just comes naturally. For Harry, it comes naturally. Because this is who he is. Stop trying. It's like you kicked your brother out and then you're attempting to recreate his life, everything that he stands for, everything that makes him stand out, everything that makes him lovable, everything that makes him relatable, everything that makes him special. It's like you're trying so hard to like, to be who he is. Like you're trying. The jealousy and the envy is so obvious. Exactly. Somebody says, as soon as William got home, he's gonna wash his hands. Exactly. He's probably gonna disinfect himself. He's probably gonna disinfect his entire body after hugging this guy. Yeah, he's probably gonna disinfect his entire body because that's not who he is. Probably gonna go and take some type of antibiotics because maybe by he probably thinks being close in close proximity or even touching that person, he would have something would have been transmitted onto his body, onto him. It's not you. Be yourself. Be yourself. It's okay. People know that you are stuck up. People know that you are mean. People know that you are a mean meanie. Be yourself. No need to pretend. No need. Stop trying to steal Harry's everything. Like you're trying to like recreate Harry. You're trying to steal everything that makes Harry who he is. Um and Christine says William is his father and Harry is his mother and his mom. Exactly. And that's okay. We can't all be the same. That's okay. That's the message that I want him to take out of this. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be stuck up. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you. I aim to please. It's okay to be stuck up. That's who you are. Be yourself all the time. So yeah, I wanted to quickly do this. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit the like button and share. I'll catch you guys so much. Bye guys. Dimple, thank you so much. Dimple say Jade, you're very beautiful. Thank you so much, Dimple Brown. I appreciate you. Hi, Joyce. You guys, I'll catch you later. I'm coming right back. All right. Bye.